Section 2.1, Parabolas. So we learn about parabolas in Math 2, and then we kind of take a break for a while, but we're going to come back to them. A parabola is just a U-shaped graph, and we get it from x squared or y squared in the equation anytime there's a square. So there's just a lot of vocabulary with parabolas. So the axis of symmetry is this line that goes up and down, or we're going to turn it this time, it can go the other way, but it cuts it in half. And on that axis of symmetry, I feel like the picture doesn't really show it, there's this point in the middle called the focus. And then the line that goes through the focus to the edge of the parabola is called the latus rectum. Yes, you get to say that. You're welcome. Okay, and the directrix is this line parallel to the latus rectum, but it's also perpendicular, makes a 90-degree angle with the axis of symmetry, and it is always away from the parabola. It could be below it or above it, just depending on which way it's facing. So this part is important. Every point of the parabola is equidistant. That means the same distance from the focus or on the directrix. Okay, so these are in Canvas if you want to mess around with them, but these are visuals. Okay, so here's my focus, here's my directrix, and if I move a point, it's always the same distance from both. So 8.7, 9, 10. Okay, it doesn't matter where this point goes on the parabola, it's going to be the same distance. That's what the focus is, that's what the directrix is. So our parabolas are going to be up and down, they're also going to be left to right. But the same thing, the directrix is off the parabola, the focus is in the middle, and those are always the same distances. Okay, so you're not going to have to write these equations, but I just want you to remember the standard form of a parabola is ax squared plus bx plus c, and the vertex form is ax minus h squared plus k. Those are from Math 2. Our new equations are these. Y squared equals 4ax, negative 4x, and then x squared with positive and negative. So if we have a y squared, let me just draw some graphs here. If we have a y squared with a positive 4, your graph's going to open to the right, and your directrix will be right underneath it. Well, to the left of it, not underneath, I should say. If you have a y squared with a negative 4, then it opens left. It's going to open this way, and your directrix will be to the right. If you have x squared with a positive 4, it's going to open up. That's what we looked at with the directrix underneath. X squared with a negative 4, it's going to open down with the directrix on top. Okay, so on all of these, you're going to just need to know what A is. Okay, once you know what A is, you can find the focus. It's always going to be at 0 because we're making it easy. Okay, we're just going to do origin stuff. It's not always at 0 all the time, right? They move around. But for us, it's at 0. The directrix, once you have A, you can write your equations. And then the latus rectum endpoints, again, you need A. And then you can write those endpoints. So there's going to be 2 of those because there's 2 sides to the parabola.